People of the internet, we are the Chipmunks. Personally, my name is Simon, just in case you don't know who I am. And my brother Alvin and Theodore are with me today, and the female Chipmunks, the Chipettes, are with us too.
Wow, you're more formal than Brittany was.
It never hurts to be formal, Alvin. So, not to break a tradition, this series, we're gonna answer questions given to us by the fans. But I'm guessing after 4 series, you know what we do here on YouTube. So, let's go ahead and do it. So, the first question is from Death of Gear. What is it like to live in a big world, and how big are things to you?
Yeah, things are big, but, you adapt. Yeah, I'll never be able to drive a car, but I've come to terms with it. Because there are ways around having everything so big.
Is that so? What exactly might that be?
Well, Stuart Little had a little car. I mean, why can't we get one? Drive it around?
Well, that car was specially made for him.
Maybe so. But I could probably fork out the money and get one made.
It doesn't matter what you fork, Alvin. Whatever. But it's just not going to work. A little car just isn't feasible.
Hello? What about all those radio-controlled cars, huh?
Yes, and they're controlled with a remote about the same size.
Surely it can be adapted.
I don't think so. Sorry, Alvin. I don't want to put you on a downer here, but it's just not going to happen.
I don't know about that. You're too skeptical.
That's my job.
No, you have one job. To be a singer, an artist, a musician. All the same jobs.
Excuse me, but, we've never really been in the big world, so it's kinda hard to contrast. Yeah, I agree with that, because we don't know what it's like to be that big. So, I'm not sure how to put this in terms that everyone's gonna understand. I'm a little tongue-tied here.
Yeah, we can tell.
We've only known life as it is being small, so we are kinda used to it.
Yeah, that actually makes sense.
So, yeah, we're used to being small. It's awkward, but we're okay with it. Let's answer another question. And it's from Cole Berente. Hello, Munksanettes. It's me again. I've got 1 for Simon, 2 for all of you, and 1 special idea. Simon, have you read the book called Team of Rivals, The Political Geniuses of Abraham Lincoln? I can say that out of the many, many books that I've read, that's not one of them, sorry. But if it helps, I've heard of it. Perhaps I should read it. The rest of it says, have you all seen the new Steven Spielberg movie, Lincoln? I haven't.
Nope. Nah, I haven't.
Okay, it says, have you all watched the Oscars? I actually missed it.
It was on? Yeah, I wasn't even aware the Oscars were on. I bet I won every one.
Oh, Brittany. Oh, I don't think the Oscars... Wait, what? The question was, have you seen the Oscars?
Oh, this one?
You know, it doesn't say. Well, I've watched the Oscars before, yeah. I think we all have. It says here, now, for my special idea. Since your Q&A series has been very popular, do you think you could do a series of movie reviews? If so, I've got 2 titles you can pick. The Munk Review or the Chipmunk Review.
What? I know I'm special and incredibly famous, but why would anybody want to know our opinion on a movie?
Because of that exact point. You're famous. Everybody wants to know the opinion of a celebrity, Alvin.
Well, I'll talk to the producer of this show. Maybe he will be up for it.
We probably won't be able to show clips of the movies, maybe screenshots, but we wouldn't be able to do that because of copyright.
Yeah, that is a good point. I mean, personally, I would be up for doing that. I mean, I've always wanted on YouTube a show of just us girls, but the producer won't let me.
Well, maybe that's because,
You're not as famous as us Chipmunks!
No, that is not the case. The Chipettes are really famous. What I'm getting at is the fact that people only really want to see the Chipettes answering their questions. Having a show on their own needs to have premise.
Fine. Okay, all the people watching this, if you've ever seen the Munkcast before, this is your first time watching us on YouTube, or whatever. Tell us, if the Chipettes were to have a show of their own here, what would you want them to do? Anything but answer questions.
Yes, and keep it clean, people. We've seen the fan fiction, and the fan characters, and the role play, and noticed that it's not always PG, so keep it that way. We aren't really like the fan fictions put us out to be. In no way would we ever do any of that stuff.
Yeah, I think that got the point across.
I hope it did.
Yeah, I mean, have you guys seen Alvin?
Alvin, please, don't.
They think we're a couple, me and my brother. What?
Alvin, every time you think of this, you need to sit down. Go do that.
No, I'm staying right here. I'm over it anyway. You're my brother, not my lover.
Yeah, guys, a friendly sort of suggestion to all you fans. Please, the Alvin thing, cut it out. Okay, let's answer another question then. It comes from a fan called ShiraFan2013. I have a question for the Chipettes and the Chipmunks. What are your favorite holidays?
Summer.
Why's that, Brittany?
Because, the laying in the sun. I just love laying in the sun. You know, you've got no worries in the world. Just laying in the sun in a deck chair with nothing on but a bikini. The only thing on your mind is yourself. Heh, that's you all the time. Alvin, I think about my sisters. Now I'm in a relaxed mood. My favorite holiday is Christmas because you get free stuff.
I actually have to agree with, Brittany on this one. Summer has its appeal of being relaxing, and I can get away from Alvin.
We go on holiday together.
Yeah, but normally you'd find me in the deck chairs with Brittany.
Not in the same deck chair.
No, that's not what I meant.
What's a deck chair?
It's a fold-up chair. Some other people in other parts of the country call it a lounge chair.
Oh, okay. I like Christmas too. Lots of presents. I like Christmas as well. Lots of presents and gifts from Dave. And I always get him one in return.
Okay, guys, unfortunately, the next question has got to be the last one. And it's from Dovastar, our old, loyal fan. Question for Alvin. What do you think of people who pair you with Jeanette and Eleanor?
Now, I don't want to insult any of the fans, but I think it's intrusive, hurtful, and not very nice.
What makes you say that?
Because if somebody took your life and twisted it around and wrote stories about it, how would you feel?
They do. Sometimes they write fan fictions about us. I mentioned it.
Well, yeah, but how would the people watching this video feel? Yes, just on that subject, I wanna just point something out.
What is it, Brittany?
It's on that subject, kinda. You see, I've noticed after browsing through Facebook that and by the way, I don't have a Facebook, I was using someone else's. Yeah, well, anyway, I noticed that, like, people were taking photographs and stills of me from the movies or commercials, concerts, and then extending my hair, drawing clothes on me, makeup, changing my color of my fur. Apparently they're called recolors. Alexis does it. And I've mentioned them before way back in, like, Series 1. Those kind of things are kinda insulting. Not saying I dislike it, it's creative, but can't you just draw your own chipmunk? How would you like it, guys, if I took a picture of you and then started drawing on it and saying it was somebody else? You wouldn't like it, would you? I mean, well, I hope I haven't insulted anyone. Stick with me, guys. We all love you.
Yeah, personally, I don't care. You can draw on me as much as you want. It's not me, after all. Well, once you've edited it, it's not me. Well, as much as I hate to say it, that's the end of this Munkcast. The next episode is the last of this series and the end of Season 1. You know, 5 series, 4 series. We ran over time in the year, but it's technically the end of a season. Season is a year, and yeah, Season 2 starts next series, and we'll go from there. And from now on, they'll be called Season instead of Series. Just a technicality. Post your questions below, or through our email, or on Facebook, our real Facebook, by the way. Not the company, franchise Facebook, our personal Facebook. Link in the description below. Until next time. Oh, and Twitter, too. We don't really tweet, but we check Twitters, you know, about ourselves. Anyway, I'm rambling. Until next time, guys, keep on munkin'.